Steve Butterworth, the CEO of Neighbourly, who's coordinating this £500,000 fund, is with us now. Steve, hello, morning.
Good morning, Luke.
Fingers crossed you are there. Thank you for joining us this morning. So tell us more about this scheme that you're running.
So it's done in partnership with Lidl. They've launched this £500,000 community fund, and it's accessible to their network of over 1,300 local charities that are already collecting surplus food from the Lidl stores all across the country. And obviously, it's kicked in just at the point at which the cost of living crisis has worsened in the UK.
So how's it going then, and how long has it been running?
So we are 3 months in, and so the first £125,000 is already gone out to worthy causes across the country. It's grants of up to £5,000, and it's been helping those charities to purchase vital cooking equipment or improve areas for food preparation, but ultimately obviously helping thousands more people in the process. So it's a really nice way of how Lidl have combined their food surplus redistribution program, which happens on a daily basis, with then providing the financial support to make sure what those resources are that are available are put to the very best use and helping as many people as possible.
So how do you decide on where those grants go?
So it's done on the basis of them already being part of that existing network of registered charities that are part of the food redistribution program. So they're set up and have got that relationship. But it's possible for charities to be part of that program. So they can email Lidl at Neighbourly.com to be part of that food program. And that would then give them access to the application process for the fund.
And are you seeing lots of people applying for this scheme that you're running?
Yes, I think sadly, but successfully. It's been oversubscribed at each point that we've been running the process. It's £125,000 on a quarterly basis. So we go out to the network at the beginning of each quarter. We get feedback from them. They put through their applications. They talk about what they're going to use the money for, and then it obviously gets distributed out. So we're into the latter stages of the second tranche of money going out right now. So amazingly well received, and already having a fantastic impact.
And how is that money being spent, and what are they using it for, those that qualify?
So it's going to be across a variety of things. I think the main thing is to make sure it's being invested into things that are sustainable from a long-term perspective when it comes to the benefits. So if you can invest into additional cooking equipment or improve those food preparation areas, so effectively being able to put in a bit more infrastructure, so that when you're bringing in additional food, and certainly where we're starting to see that challenge of an increase in demand for support, but then there's still being challenges around the amount of financial support going into the good causes. Our ability to be able to help build that resilience within the local charity infrastructure is all about providing that sort of long-term support for the community over obviously what's going to be a really challenging 6 to 12 months ahead.
I was just going to say, can you see that demand increasing as we head towards winter and our fuel bills start to rise and it starts to get a lot colder?
Luke, you're right. We all see the headlines, and with global food prices are almost 30% higher than they were this time last year. Inflation's obviously at a 40-year high, and we've got the fuel crisis combined with the cost of household energy skyrocketing, and the price cap set to rise again in October and probably January too. So yes, absolutely, we're seeing the demand on these local good causes continue to go up. Interestingly, in our last research piece, we found that 95% of causes believe the cost of living crisis is creating demand from people that have not needed to ask for help before. So that's it's a really challenging statistic to get your head around. So yeah, we've got some tough times ahead.
Okay, Steve, thank you very much indeed for joining us. And how can people find out more?
So go to Neighbourly.com and have a look at the Lidl page, and you can find out more about the community fund there.
Okay, Steve Butterworth, thank you very much indeed for joining us on the programme this morning.